this week. There's a lingering sense that the NFL still wants to get 18 regular season games, and I'm reading a few. I'm gonna read a few quotes from his article that he wrote. The first hint of it came when Browns GM Andrew Berry explained on PFT Live that Cleveland and other teams are proposing a delay of the trade deadline by 14 days, from the Tuesday after Week 8 to the Tuesday after Week 10. Berry said that 1 week was aimed at accounting for the extra week created by the 17th regular season game, and that the second week was in anticipation of further expansion of the regular season to 18 games. Man, 18 games would be crazy. I mean, I think 17 games is already crazy, and I think a lot of the players in the NFL think that 17 games is a little much, but 18, I mean, I think it was hard for the league to get 17 games, and I don't know how they make the switch to 18 games now. But one thing that I saw that Mike Florio said that would be very interesting with this 18 game proposal was this. At one point when the NFL wanted to go straight from 16 to 18 games, someone floated the idea of 18 games with players appearing in a maximum of 16 each. Now that would be very interesting. I think that could work. 18 with a maximum of 16. I think that adds more, there's a lot to talk about with that, but 16 to 18, floated the idea of 18 with player maximum of 16. Maybe the 18 game comes with a caveat that in addition to a bye, no player can play more than 17 regular season games. There probably would be an exception for quarterbacks, kickers, punters, and long snappers. Yeah, we could understand the exception for the players who aren't really taking a beating like that, so I get that. But man, I mean, if you're talking about any 18 game model, like if you're talking about doing 18 games and you're talking about a model that could potentially work and could potentially, work for the players as well, an 18 game season with 16 games maximum, appearing in 60, you have to appear in 16 games maximum. No player can play in more than 17 besides, quarterbacks, snappers and stuff. I think that could actually work. They're already playing 17 regular season games right now. If you go to an 18 game season, I think that helps the corporations out, that helps the NFL out. Obviously they're doing this for money. Everything they do is about money. So they're trying to generate more revenue, have more games, have another weekend that they can sell games, sell, all of these TV slots for. They're trying to make more money. That helps the NFL out. If you give 18 weeks, that's more money for you guys. But also, if you say that, you only have to play in 16 games, that will give the players the ability to be like, okay, so we're actually going, if you go from, I think it works now even better for the league now if you did it now, because it's like they're playing 17 right now and there's no stipulations on how many games players have to play, or if they don't have to play a certain amount of games. There's no stipulations on that. If you go from 17 to then telling them that, hey, you only have to play 16 games, even though there's going to be an 18 game season, you only have to play 16. You can't play more than 17. I think that could really work, and I think that could really help out the league in terms of building more revenue for the league, making more money for the league, but also giving the players the ability to, map, maybe given health, they can maybe map out their season. They can maybe map out the next few weeks. They can maybe map out what the end of the season is going to look like. Say you're a team who's winning a lot. You can maybe map out your season for a player who's, maybe getting older, maybe has some lingering injuries. I don't know. I think an 18 game season could work. I don't think the players and the player association would be very happy about it. But if you're looking at it from a business standpoint for the NFL, that proposal that Mike Florio just said, I think, or the proposal that he said was floated out there, I think it'd be interesting. Mike Florio finished his article with, the question then will be whether the league will eventually, if not inevitably, try to go with 20 games and no preseason. Because I think what they floated out there now with the 18 game season is there's 3 preseason games now. There used to be 4. There's 3 now with the 17 game season. If you go 18 game season, you're going to go down to 2 preseason games. He's saying, when does the season go to 20 and no preseason games? And I think the CFL is around 20 regular season games. If I'm correct, I think the CFL is around 20 regular season games, which is a ton of games. If you guys have never played football, one football game can, and if you're playing good, a good amount of 50 to 60 snaps offensively or defensively, that can do a lot to your body. You feel tired, you feel beat up, depending on what position you're playing. There's a lot that goes into that game. There's a lot of preparation that goes into that game. There's a lot of everything goes into that game, and you feel a type of way physically after that game. So 20 games would be crazy. And I know obviously there's a model out there. If the CFL is already doing it, there's a model out there. There's obviously less teams in the CFL. There's only 9 teams in the CFL. So that's something to think about as well when there's 32 teams in the NFL. So Man, 18 game season could be great for obviously the NFL people. I don't think the players will be excited about it. What do you guys, as fans of NFL football, or fans of football, what do you guys think about a 20 or 18, an 18 or 20 game season? Do you guys think it could work? Do you guys think it'd be something that'd be very successful? Or do you guys think they should just stay with 17? Do you guys think they should go back to 16? What do you guys think? I think it could really work. I think it could be really awesome. I think it could really help out a lot of people. I think it gives players more freedom within the season to, kind of map things out, kind of see how things are working, kind of see, I don't know. Obviously, we never know. Obviously, this is just something that's just speculation. It could happen. I think it will happen in the future, if I'm being honest. Money rules everything, and, the NFL is always looking for a way to grow. They're trying to grow the brand internationally, globally, and also within the states. So if adding more games to be able to bring more revenue in is the way, that's the way. They're selling all these games to Peacock, to Amazon, to Apple TV, maybe not Apple TV, but I'm sure everybody's trying to get in the live sports game. Everybody's trying to get in the NFL business. It's really big business, so I'm sure any way they can try to make more money, being more games, selling more games is going to be a way they're going to do it.